Well, we're back right here in the studio, and I hope you're enjoying tonight's episode. We have with us right now Husseina Shabir, and she is a copywriter and personal branding expert. Husseina, welcome to our program, Hala, Kuwait.
Thank you so much, Tariq.
It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here on the show again.
So please tell us now, we'll start out, how important, in your opinion, is online presence and branding in today's digital world?
It's absolutely important, and the importance of it cannot be overstated. So if we look at the latest statistics of today's, most of the people, they search online before even entering a shop. So if you are selling a product or a service, you have to be very active on the online channels.
Sure.
You have to build your presence in such a way that people know the in and out about you. You cannot miss out being online. Frankly, it's a bit scary not being online in today's world, because this is the new trend and it is also the new norm of the world.
Yeah, everything is online, and it was even more presence and visible when we were during the COVID period. You could see everything going on then.
Everything is online, yes. The COVID
Sure.
had expanded the reach of being online.
Sure.
And now people love to be in the comfort of their home and search online and find the products and services of their desires.
Very well said. And then, you know, as a copywriter and branding strategist, could you tell us how AI, especially tools like ChatGPT, are shaping the way to build online presence and create content also?
Okay, that's an fabulous question, I would say. ChatGPT has versatile benefits and it's vast. So it can help you create any sort of content, and the benefits, as I said, are endless. Understanding how online presence work and implementing the strategies using ChatGPT can not only just make your work faster but smarter. So the key here is productivity.
Sure.
It increases your productivity, and it specifically makes you more active in creating your online presence, your branding, your content, whatever required to uplift your online presence.
So what types of content can ChatGPT help produce, and how does this impact engagement in your opinion?
ChatGPT can help to create any and every sort of content, in my opinion.
And actually, we should go back a little. Tell our audience, what is ChatGPT?
Okay.
Because there may be some people out there who may not be familiar. Just a quick rundown and then tell us.
Sure, I completely understand. So ChatGPT is the latest AI tool which helps you in getting your minds out. That's what I call it. Because if, for example, I want to write an email and I am lazy enough today to think about the right words and the structure and the format and look into the grammar of it, I can ask ChatGPT to help me create it. But the key here is to know pre-handedly what you require from it. If you cannot be lazy completely, you have to be a bit active and creative. You have to give it prompts. Prompts are the questions which you ask ChatGPT, and in return it gives you the answers. So the prompts have to be creative, and it should explain well what exactly are you looking forward. If I just say write an email, it will write any sort of email for anything you want. But if you specify that what should be the email, whom you are addressing, why you are writing it, why is it important, the tone, the
So you should
voice.
give some prompts to kind of lead the way to how it
Yes.
should be structured.
It should be well structured so that you get structured output.
All right.
So it's like the principle, garbage in, garbage out. The more you give in, the more you get out. If you are creative, you get creativity out. It's like that in the formation of prompts. Now coming to your next question, what type of content it can create? The first answer itself explains it can create any and every sort of content. Specifically for marketing teams and small and medium businesses, they need strategic content. Content which has targeted goals. Like in talking in terms of marketing, there are funnels, top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel. You need content which can target the specifics of that category of audience. Now, if we input the right prompts, we can get those contents out. You can also specify ChatGPT that if you want an Instagram post, an LinkedIn article, short form reels, long form articles, PDFs, website content, anything and everything can be created. But as I said, you need to know the structure of what you are giving inside.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, we've heard concerns about plagiarism and creativity when it comes to AI generated content. So, how do you tackle this issue of your clients?
Okay, the concern is real. I won't fake around
Sure.
it. The thing what I would say is you get plagiarism content or uncreative content when you are inputting plagiarized content or uncreative prompts into ChatGPT. If you specify the unique tone of what you require, you specify why you require it, who you are and whom you are addressing the content well in advance, then the AI tool can generate the content accordingly for you. If you cannot, then definitely, for example, now in the latest scenarios, there are many institutions that are giving up prompt libraries. So they are generic prompts which they say for if you want to create an email, you use this prompt. If everyone uses the same prompt, the output is going to be plagiarized.
Yeah, there are, people and institutions selling
Yes.
prompt libraries. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah,
It's
so
become quite an industry now.
It's quite an industry, as you said. The thing is, as whatever you copy and paste, you're going to get the same copy pasted
Sure.
answers. So if I don't deny that those prompt libraries are not good, I personally don't use them for my clients and my work, because in that way you get generic results. You get results what everyone is getting, and then it sounds very similar to everyone that this is a robotic sort of content which is generated. If you want to generate unique content that speaks your tone, you have to input your tone into ChatGPT, into those AI tools, so that it understands, analyzes you, observes you, and then gives content that specifies what you require. So prompt libraries are good to start, but if for longer run, you have to understand the structure of what you want to create and what you want to generate.
So, from your experience, what key advice would you give to someone starting to integrate AI into their branding, marketing, and content creation process, please?
That's a very
It's a bit broad,
it's
too.
a broad question. Let me chunk it down. The key since beginning I'm saying is you have to understand the structure. If you know what you require, if your marketing team or your startup has defined its goals, its vision, its objectives, and you embed them into ChatGPT, it will give you the answers that you desire. If you cannot specify them, then I'm afraid that you would get the generic things for which we are afraid about, the plagiarism or uncreative content. So to create those content, the principle is clear: garbage in, garbage out. The creativity in, the creativity out. You have to be very specific, very clear about your goals of what you want from it. If you are clear enough, you can get the best results as you desire.
Good to hear that, and a pleasure to have you with us right here on Hala Kuwait. And
Thank you so
as we're wrapping up, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away about the intersection of AI, creativity, and online presence?
Keep exploring. There are various tools. Don't waste your time on all the tools, rather master one. Like I have mastered ChatGPT. There are various tools that can help you generate content, videos and everything. Just to master the ones in which you are comfortable,
Sure.
in which you know the structure, and keep exploring. Till you don't explore, you will not know what would come next.
So finally, where can our listeners learn more about leveraging AI in their content creation efforts?
Thank you for asking this question. If anyone is keen to dive deeper into learning about AI, definitely they can find me, and I'm most active on LinkedIn. They can find my profile with the name Husaina Shabir. And after this show, I'm going to upload a mini guide which can help people on how to create their social media profile intelligently using ChatGPT under 10 minutes.
Wow, tell us more about that briefly.
It's a short guide. It's completely free, nothing in exchange. This guide will help you identify your structures,
Okay.
identify your goals, and then embed them into a master prompt. This prompt is then going to bring the results which will create a profile for your social media, where it starts with highlighting the pain problems of your target audience if you are a business entrepreneur or coach, and then taking down to who you are, what you do, and how you can help them overcome those pain and problems. So it's a whole structure. It's a short 10 minutes prompt guide, and it would be free after this show on my LinkedIn.
Well, great to hear that, and it was a pleasure, Hussaina, for joining us, having you on our program this evening.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be on the show again.
Thank you so much. We'd like to thank our guest, Hussaina Shabir, a copywriter and personal branding expert, for her time and insight and valuable guidance this evening right here on Hala Kuwait. And with that, our time has run out on tonight's episode. I hope you enjoyed all that we brought to you on tonight's program. Make sure to enjoy the rest of your viewing tonight and all throughout the week right here on KTV2, the family channel. I'll be back with you once again tomorrow evening with another episode of Hala Kuwait. So until then, make sure to always take care of yourselves and each other, and let's always remember to respect one another. Have a nice evening, and good night for now.